Okay, we're trying to get a video out to you guys. I know it's the last week of the quarter and everyone's ready to take off for their break, but we actually have a fairly large announcement. A lot of you have started running into issues with quotas, whether it's in Zoom, whether it's in Canvas, whether it's in Panopto. You've started, especially those of you who've recorded lots of things, maybe long Zoom sessions, lectures that you've done. We're starting to get some emails saying, hey, I've run out of space, and we actually have some great news on that front. The state board, the SBCTC state board, has actually upgraded our Panopto to Panopto Emerald, to which everybody goes, what does that mean? And all that you need to know about that is that it is unlimited storage. So Bates is now recommending that you use Panopto for all of your video storage, whether it's recording PowerPoints, whether it is recording Zoom sessions. You can do all of that in Panopto. I know we've given you different instructions in the past, but, and here's the key, the state is also paying for it. So if you know anyone from the state board, please tell them thank you very much. They purchased for all 34 community technical colleges a 1-year license upgraded. So our storage is now free and unlimited inside of Panopto. So what we want to do is show you two things real quickly. Again, these are going to be quick and dirty recordings. We'll try and get something much more professional out to you. But for those of you who it's going to help in the next week or two over the break, we want to make that available to you. So we're going to show you two things. Number one is how to do a live recording. And number two is how to upload a video in Panopto. Okay, so I'm in my practice course. I'm on the home page, and down at the bottom, I'm just going to click on Panopto Recordings. And I will go to the Panopto recording page. And up at the top, you should see Create. By the way, all Bates computers should have this installed already. You might have to install it if it's a personal device. Install it. If it's a Bates one, you're going to run into admin problems, so please contact IT in order to get that installed on a Bates computer. But you should all have it. So I'm going to click on Create. I'm going to choose Record a New Session, give it whatever permissions it needs. And you'll see right here, I've got screen capture ready to run. Over here, if you have a microphone, make sure that that's selected. So for example, here, this is going to use the computer's built-in microphone. I want the nice pretty microphone I have plugged in. If you just love having that face in the top left corner of the recording, you can actually do this. And hey, there's me. So it's going to look something like that, where you have your head talking up in the top left corner, and then on the majority of the screen on the right side, you will have that. I do not like my big ugly mug, so I'm going to turn that off. And for those of you who don't want your face in there, make sure video says none here under primary video source. And then over here, you'll see the screen. All right, so when you're ready to go, you can go. The other things that I would check is up here. You'll notice that it's in the course that I'm in, Tim's practice course. Technically, you can click on this and put it into different courses. I would not recommend this. Panopto is really clunky when it comes to moving files around, so I would go into the course you want to record it in and just leave it on the default here. And then if I want, I can, for example, call this practice recording. You can change the name, and then we're ready to go. Okay, so I've got everything dialed in. I've got my camera turned off. I've got my screen capture ready to go, got the right microphone, I've got it in the right folder, I've got it named, so I click on record. And you'll see that clock, so it's now running, so I can go anywhere that I want with a screen capture. For example, I could go into Chrome, I could go into My Bates, and direct someone, for example, how to do financial aid, how to log in and get a PIN. In my case, I would click on here and show people how to find the library homepage. So you can walk people through that. The most common thing you guys are going to want is to go into PowerPoint and run a PowerPoint presentation. So we can do this, you know, blah, 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 funny joke, brilliant anecdote, insightful teaching, pause for applause. You know, however it is that you use that, but anything that's on your screen now, whether it's Word, PowerPoint, a web browser, you know, you've got a PDF up there that you're talking people through, whatever is on your computer screen is going to be recorded in Panopto. So let's assume our brilliant 55 minutes or whatever is over. And so I'm going to go back to Panopto and simply click on Stop. Okay. It says recording complete. I have a chance to change the name if I forgot to do that. It tells me where it's going to be uploaded. If I hate my recording, I can click on delete and record again. But mine was awesome and fantastic, right? So we'll click on upload, and it's going to upload. Depending on how long it is, it can take a few minutes to it can take a couple of hours. The nice thing is you can go on and do other things, let this run in the background. The only requirement is that you're connected to the internet. Obviously it's uploading, so you have to. The good thing about that is if for some reason you have to leave or something, you can leave, disconnect from the internet. As soon as you reconnect, it'll start uploading again. So you don't have to stay there, for 3 hours while a file is uploading or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to cheat and edit the middle part out, and we're going to assume that our video has completely uploaded and processed. Okay, you now see completed, so it uploads it, it processes it, and then it's done, so it's completed, which means when I go back into my class and close the recorder here, it is blank, but as soon as I hit refresh, it's going to reload the page, and we will see our video there. And there it is, practice recording. Okay, it tells me how long ago. There are some settings here, some buttons where you can do stuff. Again, we're keeping it simple. We're not going to show you how to move things around or how to do anything like that. We're just going to show you how to record, and then your students will simply go on this and either click on the link or on the picture, record, and they can watch the video. So it's now running. Okay, so I'm going to close that. And there we are. So that's it. So again, you record it, it puts it automatically in the course. Your students just simply click on that Panopto recordings link and they can watch whatever videos you put there. Okay, so that's kind of the more complicated one. The easy one is some of you have videos that you want to put into Canvas, like for example, Zoom sessions. I'm really looking at you, Central Campus, who've been the ones complaining the loudest, and for good reason, about the quotas. This gives you an opportunity to upload some high quality, high definition, longer videos without having to worry about that 0.5 gigabyte quota that you guys have. Okay, so I'm going to click on Create. I'm going to click on Upload Media. And then I click on the Choose File and just simply select it and open. Okay. Now, I'm at home, so this is going to take, 20 minutes, half an hour to upload, so we're going to skip this, but you can see it's uploading the video directly into Panopto, and I'm going to cheat and just click on stop, and you're going to have to take my word for it. Okay, if I let that run, you would simply see that video right here underneath it. Okay, but again, we want to keep it short and simple, so those are the two things that you want to do in Panopto. Again, a screen capture for anything, Word, PowerPoint, Zoom, all of that. And the second thing that you can do is upload videos directly into there. Okay, I know this was a rapid overview, but we've got this out and ready for you guys. If you've got any questions, please feel free to contact. We'll be happy to show you what some of those buttons mean or how to do some more complicated issues, but these are the basics. All right, good luck.